The district Red Bud, one of the special things I like is it becomes family. I've become really acquainted and friends with a lot of these staff members. You get to know them, we go out, we have events together, we have special things like tailgating together. It just becomes family, and that's what I really like about it.
We have so many diverse teachers here as far as how they teach and what they teach, and it's really neat to want to try new ideas because you have lots of support from each other. If you just want to share a new idea, someone's always willing to take that idea from you or even help you improve it. There's just so much knowledge in our building that anything you want or need, someone in the building can help you out.
The best part of being a parent is definitely the open communication between the teachers and the parents.
So our district has been very progressive in trying to get what we do out to the public. So we have been really good at pushing out with Twitter and Facebook and showing the community what's actually happening in our classrooms and in our buildings.
We receive daily announcements. The teachers use certain apps where they're updating us on what the children are learning and specific activities that they're involved in. And then we also receive a weekly recap of both the grade school and the high school of what the children are involved in all week.
Red Bud is very unique in the fact that it's a small town district, but yet we have so many veteran and new teachers that are doing progressive things. Our district is trying new things, so even though we still have that small town feel, we're keeping up with the bigger districts in our area.
The student body here is large enough that we have the opportunity to afford many different courses. There's foreign language, there's weightliftings, there's all kinds of opportunities to do things that outside of just the core courses. But also the student body is small enough that we get to know many of the students by name.
You know, walking through the hallways, everyone's friendly, welcoming, always willing to help out each other. The same goes to the district and the leadership and the teachers. And their involvement with the students as well.
It feels like a humble place to be. Like, there's no negative vibes. Most of the people are pretty nice here. I've never met a teacher that I haven't been able to talk to or ask questions about, and it's good to have the feeling that you're always able to talk to teachers.
They get to be, and to my opinion, they're my kids. And when they get to know you, they take that opportunity to come to you. They feel like this is a home to them. We are, in some regards, we're their parents away from home.
Red Bud is very unique in the fact that we still have all the extras that a lot of schools have had to cut. We have band, music, computer, STEM classes, library, PE. We have aides that help us in our classroom. We have special ed departments. We have special ed aides. There's so many things that Red Bud still has for students that a lot of districts no longer are able to provide.
The town of Red Bud is a unique community because it's quaint enough that when you go out, the locals know who you are, they call you by name.
You can still leave occasionally with your doors unlocked, your kids can play in the backyard, you can go for a walk at night. There's a lot of community activities to do in town.
One that comes to mind now in this season of the holidays is the beautification committee.
We look like a Norman Rockwell picture at Christmas time. We have tons of restaurants and places to go.
And you can just kind of hang out and be part of the community that maybe in a larger town you get lost in, but Red Bud you do not.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, Red Bud Musketeers sports fans, to tonight's home opener of the 2021 Musketeer football season. We come to tonight's game honoring our military and first responders tonight. The Musketeers are wearing a special camouflage jersey tonight that was provided by the Army National Guard. So great appreciation to the Army National Guard donating these special jerseys for tonight's contest. As you can tell, the PA announcers announcing the starting lineups. It's a beautiful evening for football. It's a slight overcast. Nice breeze going tonight. Red Bud Fire Department has their big unit at the west end of the field with the flag, with the American flag in proud display blowing in the breeze for tonight's contest honoring our military and first responders.
Boys, the breeze blows across the field tonight, Bob. It feels like a great Friday night to be in the stands, to be watching, to be under the lights and watching this great game we all love.
Yeah, with the breeze blowing, feels pretty good here in the booth too.
It does indeed. Yeah, it gives you a little taste of fall kind of early here in the season. So.
Well, this is Bob Zepfel and Chris Mehring. We're with the Southern Illinois Sports Report, SISR, and broadcasting tonight's game. The high school band is playing the school song. The Musketeers have played 2 games already this season. They opened the season with a game at Perryville. It was actually supposed to be played against Pinckneyville, but the game was canceled due to COVID conditions at Pinckneyville. And believe it or not, Perryville's contestant that night also had to cancel due to COVID issues. So the 2 schools got together and were able to at least get a contest in. The Musketeers were victorious in that game. Last week we traveled up to Roxana, and it was a tough game. Took one on the chin as the Musketeers lost to the Roxana Shells. Breeze Central has also played 2 games so far this year. They opened the season with a win against Westglen, and a loss against their, I guess you say their bitter crosstown rivals, Mater Dei Knights.
The Milk Bowl.
The Milk Bowl. So both teams come to this contest at 1-1. Breeze Central is very heavily laden in upperclassmen. A lot of juniors, a lot of seniors. And our Musketeer football team has a good mixture, but really the offensive, defensive lines have a lot of youth.
Yeah, a lot of up-and-comers right now. We got a young squad. But they're putting forth the effort. They've made the starting varsity team, and they're giving it all they got on every down. And that's all you can ask out of your players, and especially a young squad, like I said, and for them to get this experience at a young age and be in that starting role and feel that responsibility. It's an experience that can't be gained anywhere else.
Yeah, you know that experience when you're young will pay dividends for that Musketeer offensive and defensive line as they become juniors and seniors.
Yeah, as they grow as men and as they grow as players and athletes, experience is everything. That's how you build, that's how you grow, and that's how you really learn the ins and outs of the game of football.
So that's it.
Red Bud Industries is a third-generation company located in Red Bud, Illinois. It is a fast-paced, innovative company recognized worldwide as an industry leader in coil processing.
The really neat thing about working at Red Bud Industries is the way that it impacts so many people's daily lives. We are building equipment that slits steel, cuts steel into pieces, and is then provided to original equipment manufacturers. So really, on a daily basis, you could be interacting with some form of steel that has been cut from a machine that we've built. It's really neat stuff.
My favorite part about working at Red Bud Industries is the family atmosphere. From the competitive wages to the excellent insurance and benefits, all the way down to the team building events. They just make me and my wife and my children feel right at home.
I feel like I can come to management if I have an issue. I feel like I can present my ideas and feel like I'm being heard and see those ideas either come to fruition or, at the very least, progress be made.
I think the team here at Red Bud Industries is top of the line. I've worked several other places and they just don't compare to the group of people here at Red Bud.
You can genuinely see that everybody wants the company to excel.
There's always someone there to help me. I can look on my left or my right, and if the guy next to me can't help me, he will go to the next guy, and someone's there to help me out.
I feel so blessed to have been able to find something so close to home. The community itself, everyone is really involved, and it's a great place to live and work.
They recognize the potential in everyone and put you where you fit best.
If you're interested in a lifelong career at Red Bud Industries, please go to our website for more information or to apply.
Red Bud Industries is a third-generation company located in Red Bud, Illinois. It is a fast-paced, innovative company recognized worldwide as an industry leader in coil processing.
The really neat thing about working at Red Bud Industries is the way that it impacts so many people's daily lives. We are building equipment.
All right, welcome back from the commercial breaks. The teams they've yet to take the field. I think they did the toss previous. We haven't seen who won the toss and what's going to happen yet, but we will be letting you know shortly with that. It's about 30 seconds away from the kickoff. As I stated earlier, ladies and gentlemen, it's just a beautiful night. This time of year, it could be 95 degrees and no wind, but it's a real nice, cool evening and a nice breeze blowing. So it should be a great night for football. Musketeers are going to have a game tonight, as Breeze Central is pretty stacked. So they are expected to go far into the playoffs this coming year.
Yeah, they're expected to go pretty deep. Most of their starters are seniors. They're big, experienced guys, and Red Bud's going to have their hands full with them here tonight.
Could be a little interesting seeing these numbers tonight with the camouflage jersey and the dark lettering.
Bear with us, right?
So we might say 17, it could be 43. Who knows? So just bear with us here, folks.
We'll do the best we can.
So it looks like don't know who won the toss, but Breeze Central is kicking off. So the Musketeers are set up in their kickoff return. They have two back, two deep, and one short.
A big return here would be humongous for Red Bud. Get some decent a decent spot on the field and start this game off with a bang.
Yeah, good return. We can start things off right, and here we go. Here's the kick. It's a short kick, fielded by the up back, moves up the middle, and is brought down by the 35-yard line. It's going to be Musketeer football, 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. The Musketeers will be defending the west end zone. Breeze Central will be defending the east end zone.
Interested to see what Red Bud's going to come out with here right off the bang. They like to keep the ball on the ground and utilize their run game, but they come out here with trips out to the right out of the gate, and I'm interested to see how this works.
Yeah, we have 3 right, 1 left, nobody in the backfield, shotgun formation. Luck looks right, pass is completed. Short pass in the flat, breaks a couple tackles. Looks like gained about 6 yards on that play.
Nice little screen there on the right side. They had a blitzing backside linebacker coming in, and they did a good job of getting the ball out of his hands and gaining a little bit of yardage.
Yeah, that luck pass was completed to Devin Hall. Devin's a big young man.
He is, and he played a lot as a sophomore last year. He's a junior this year, coming into the season. He's done a fantastic job so far for us, and hope he can continue on for the season.
So again, empty backfield, shotgun formation, 4 receivers left, 1 right. Looks left, passes let his receiver a little too far.
Just off the fingertips, man, and there was nobody around him. That could have been that's a huge drop for Red Bud there. You like to make those catches and brings up a pretty decent third down conversion here.
That pass was intended for Nick Gantner. So brings up now a third down for the Musketeers, 3rd and 4.
As the play comes into the huddle, it seems like Red Bud's really stuck with the first out of the gate. They're stuck with the passing game, and they're trying to move the ball. And a big penalty there on a false start.
Yeah, I didn't see the penalty flag. It was a false start against the Musketeers, so it moved the ball back 5 yards. So it goes back to 2nd down. It's now 2nd and 9 with the ball in the Musketeer, or the Musketeer 41-yard line. Luck looks back, takes the snap, rolls right. Looking, tucks it, keeps running, breaks one tackle. Looks like he got all those penalty yards back on that play.
Yeah, he did, and we're right back in the same situation here. 3rd and about 4 maybe, or long 3 if you will, and they're trying to air the ball out here tonight, which is kind of surprising. They like pounding the football down the middle of the field, and they're trying to air it out and pick on some of these Central cornerbacks here a little bit.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that they don't even have a tailback or a fullback or anybody in the backfield to help the protection for Easton Luck. And again, no one in the backfield. Easton's in shotgun formation. 3 receivers left. Looks like there's one right. Easton looks right. Pass is slightly overthrown. Intended for Logan Cathell.
Yeah, and that's a tough one there. It's a little bit of a miscommunication on his route there, I believe, for that receiver. He ran an inside curl. It looked like Luck was looking for an outside curl right there, and he was sitting right on the line there for that first down mark. It's just one of those communications in a young team, and something we got to work through here and get on the same page.
Yeah, he did curl. He was a good yard or two past the first down marker, so if they could have made the connection, would have been okay. But 4th down now for the Musketeers, 4th and 3. They are in punt formation. Don't know if Breeze Central is buying it because, okay, now number 9 is going back. There was no one back earlier. It's Marcus Price. Was late going deep. And it looks like there was movement on the line before the snap. Looked like the right side of the line moved a little bit. So dead ball. Bruce Central has changed their deep back, their receiving back. It's now Brandon Reverman. So it is a false start against the Musketeers. Moves the ball back 5 yards. Still 4th down. 4th and 8. Still in punt formation. Bruce Central just has one man deep. And the kick is away. Nice kick. Good spiral. Good hang time. Oh, it's fumbled. It's bobbled.
Away.
But still picked up by Reverman. And did get a good gain out of that after bobbling that kick. Brought down, tackled by Nick Gantner.
Yeah, Red Bud's really going to have to watch themselves here and try not to make any mistakes that can obviously hurt you. And penalties is what I'm trying to get at here. That's 2 penalties in their first drive. False starts are getting them pretty bad here, and that's that young O line. They're gonna have to clean that up a little bit and try to compete here with Central.
That'd been nice with that bobbled punt if we could have got that ball. So give to the tailback, runs up the middle, breaks a couple tackles, still breaking tackles, still running. Brought down by the Musketeer secondary.
Nice pickup there by the
Easton Rakers was the ball carrier.
Nice pickup there and great form running there and keeping his legs moving and driving through the tackle. He had a nice pickup there for Central.
I bet he did. He got 9 yards in that play, so it's 2nd and 1. There's a penalty flag on the play. Ooh, good pursuit by the Musketeer defense. Tackles the running back for a loss. Ball carrier was Miguel Velazquez. And got good play by the Musketeer young defensive front. Looks like a legal motion or a legal shift against the offense. So the Musketeers going to take the penalty or they're going to take the play?
we're moving them in the right direction there, and great job by our defense containing that outside like that. They sealed the edge and prevented any yardage gain.
I'm not sure if I guess they took the penalty because it's still second down. But pass is completed. Receiver still trying to break some tackles. Gang tackled by the Musketeer defense. Landon Garagosian is the quarterback. Made that nice pass and a completion. So the result of the play is a first down for the Central Cougars. 9:59 remaining in the first quarter. Garagosian is in pistol formation with one tailback. He drops back, screen pass, middle screen to number 13.
Yeah, a little hot pass there almost. And
Brandon Reverman.
That was a nice little hot pass there. And Red Bud's defensive line's doing a pretty fantastic job of getting a little bit of penetration there and putting a little pressure on them. And Central is coming back with those quick little hot pass right there to pick up the first down.
Yeah, that completion did give the Cougars a first down. It's 1st and 10. Ball at the Musketeer 30-yard line. Ball's handed off. Met at the defensive front by the stout Musketeer defensive line. Velasquez was the ball carrier. And a good play by the Musketeer defensive front. Gain of only 1 yard on that play. Second down and 9 for the Cougars. Garagosian gets the play from the sideline. Velasquez is a single back. Got a wing back. Looking back, passes deep down the left sideline. Oh, and the pass is completed for a touchdown for the Cougars. Garagosian's pass was completed to Connor Becker. So at the 8:51 mark, the Cougars strike with a nice pass down the left sideline. And now they go in for the extra point attempt.
Great play calling there by Breeze, and they were throwing those short little passes and trying the run game down on the field, and they stretched one out down the sideline, and our cornerback got burnt there a little bit, but they were able to come up with a touchdown.
So in for the extra point attempt. Oh, it's a bad snap. The ball's loose. The kicker has it. Breaks a tackle, and he throws a completed pass into the end zone. So it started off as a bad play for the Cougars, turns into a 2-point conversion. So bad break there for the young Musketeer defense on that extra point attempt. So at 8:51 to go left to go in the first quarter, it's the Central Cougars 8 and your Red Bud Musketeers 0. Okay, we're back from the break, and the Cougars are set to kick off to the Musketeers. It's still first quarter yet, 8:51 to go. We have two deep for the Musketeers, one short. Cougars approach the ball. The kick is up. Nice kick, fielded by the deep back on the right side. Runs up the right sideline and is forced out of bounds. Good return on that kick. Caught that ball on the run and just kept the momentum going. So this will be Musketeer football, 1st and 10. The ball will be at their own 30-yard line.
Red Bud's got a lot of green in front of them. I'm interested to see what they come out here. Their passing game's kind of been working for them, so I maybe grind a few out here on the ground and then start to air it out again. Here he is, single in the backfield.
Yeah, just shotgun by himself with Easton. Multiple receivers, passes completed to Devin Hall. He's hit hard and brought down. A little nice gain on that play, about maybe 4 yards.
Right, and that's all you can really ask for. Them 4 to 5 yard pickups as you go down the field, march down the field, they're going to get you them first downs. And Red Bud's doing a good job, and Breeze is kind of sitting back a little bit lax on their coverage over here. They're giving up those shorter pass routes, and it's hurting them here a little bit.
It seems like they're not wanting to get burned deep. They're just willing to give them that short stuff and relying on their linebackers and secondary to come up and make the play. So again, Luck in shotgun formation, 4 receivers left, 1 right. Oh, now we have a man in motion coming behind Easton. Pitch back to the tailback that was in motion. This is hit in the backfield by the Cougars for a loss. Couldn't tell who made that tackle, but
tried to run a little option play there, and Central had it sniffed out from the get-go, I believe.
Yeah, Logan Cathell did receive the pitch late, but was met by the Cougar defense. So 3rd down for the Musketeers, 3rd and 9, as we lost about 3 yards on that play. 7:37 remaining here in the first quarter. We break the huddle. Easton Luck by himself. Backfield shotgun formation, 4 receivers left, 1 right. Luck takes a snap, looks left. Looks like there's a hole up the middle. Tries to cut through up the middle, but just was grabbed by the leg by the Cougars defensive lineman, Alex Jansen. That play was close to going for a big gain. It just is that one shoestring grabbed by Jansen on Luck and brought him down. So it's now 4th down for the Musketeers, 4th and 5.
Another punting situation here, obviously, for Red Bud, and they're going to want to pin him kind of deep back right here. So I'm looking for a good kick.
Well, got a good kick off the last time. Nice spiral, nice and high. Another good kick. Oh, it was bobbled, but still fielded by the deep back. And not much of a return. Good play by the Musketeers defense of Nick Gantner and also Logan Cathell. So good play by the Musketeers punt coverage team. So it's going to be Central football, 1st and 10. The ball is at their own 40-yard line. So the Cougars have had they've had the great luck or great advantage of having good field position so far. So number 9 carries the ball, breaks a couple tackles. Marcus Price is the ball carrier for the Cougars, but good gain, ran around the left end. A couple of missed tackles there by the Musketeers, but
way to hang on though. You know that's group tackling at its finest right there, and get him stood up, get him held down, and then work as a team to make a play.
So that was a nice gain. He crossed midfield. The ball's now in Musketeer territory. It's 1st and 10 for the Cougars on the Red Bud Musketeer 46-yard line. Shotgun formation is back to pass. He's looking deep. Got a man open across the middle. Oh, pass is incomplete.
Boy, he's a big kid running across the middle down there too.
Yeah, Garagosian's pass was intended for I thought that was number 36. I couldn't quite tell who that
was.
Number
20.
Number 20 for Zach Malcolm, and he led him well, but just slightly overthrown. But tight coverage by the Musketeer defense. He was blanketed. Ball's given up. Handoff at the middle to Miguel Velazquez. He broke some tackles and brought down by the Musketeer secondary. And it looks like he did get enough for a 10-yard gain for a 1st down.
Yeah, our D-line's got their hands full out there right now, and they're playing like a gap defense, if you will, and lining up in the gap, and they're getting blocked. Breeze is doing a good job blocking them where they want to go. So I see Red Bud maybe switching it up here, playing a little more heads-up defense.
Garagosian rolls right, looking downfield, tucks the ball. He's going to run, but not much room there. Very well defended by the Musketeers. Brought down by number 56 for the Musketeers, Josh Newogolski. So did get about 5 yards on that play the way it looks, so it's 2nd and 5. Ball at the Musketeer 28-yard line. Garagosian's in the, guess we'll call it pistol formation. He does have a tailback to his left. And he gives the ball to Price. Sidesteps one guy. Meets the rest of the Musketeer swarming defense, led by number 56 again for the Musketeers, Niwogloski. Don't believe they got enough for, look, they did just get enough for the first down. So just got 5 yards on that play. It's now 1st and 10 for the Central Cougars. Ball at the Musketeer 22-yard line.
Red Bud's still sticking with their 3-5 defense here, and it's interesting to see if they're going to make a switch up. They've been bringing the backer down to kind of put some pressure on the quarterback, but as you can see, he's got some time to throw.
Roll looks to right and overthrown. Pass was intended for Marcus Price. Good defense by the Musketeer secondary. Pinned him into the corner and kind of ran out of real estate there.
Yeah, Red Bud's been, like I said, been trying to bring down that backer and trying to put a little more pressure on the quarterback and stop their run game. And the D-line, we're going to have to start mixing some things up here a little bit and doing some cross routes and down there in front and trying to get a little more penetration.
So Garagosian in a pistol with Price to his right. Ball's given to Price. Oh, he's hit in the backfield by the Musketeer defensive line. Good play. Just knifed through there.
Yeah, that's a great example of it there, of defensive line call. You do a little cross play right there and free a defensive lineman up and make some penetration and make a play and wrap up and make a tackle.
Yeah, Josh Niwogloski did a great job of knifing through and getting him in the backfield. So you have Garagosian still at the quarterback position. He's in the shotgun formation.
I look for him to air the ball out here.
Yeah, he's got 3 receivers left and 1 wing to the right. He's looking left. Pass across the middle is completed to Easton Rakers.
They're having a lot of luck throwing the ball across the middle of the field like that. They're picking on our safeties and cornerbacks right now, but big penalty there, and it's going to bring it right back.
Looks like it's in the backfield. Could be a hold. Holding against the Central Cougars. That's a big break for the Musketeers. Cougars were marching pretty good down the field, and the laundry hit the field, and you get to go marching back 10 yards.
Yeah, look for Breeze here to do a lot of the same thing and keep airing that ball out. That's a long 3rd down to make up. So our DBs are going to have to play down and distant here and not let anything get behind them and come up with a big stop. Breeze obviously in 4 down territory.
It's third and 25 for the Cougars. Garagosian takes the snap, rolls right, looking right. Passes long down the right sideline. Pass is caught, but is he inbounds? No, pass is incomplete, out of bounds. So great job by the Musketeer secondary just forcing that receiver to the sideline so he had no room to make the catch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take it away from them. They've had a lot of success down the middle of the field. So if we can keep them pushed to the outside and take away that center seam for them and keep them pushed to the sideline and use that sideline can be used as an extra defender, you know. So if we can take advantage of that, we'll do okay.
Yeah, and we just did that on that play. So that was a great job by the secondary. So Cougars are in punt formation. Ooh, nice kick, nice and high, angled to the right sideline. The ball hits the turf. Takes a Cougar bounce and stops dead. Looks like it might be at the Musketeer 4-yard line.
Lewis drops the ball inside the 10-yard line. He comes to rest down just outside the 5, it appears.
Yeah, Red Bud's got a long way to go here. They're going to need a heck of a drive. I look for them here to kind of, keep the ball on the ground a little bit. I know they've been doing that single back, but it's hard to run the shotgun formation on the 4-yard line and stand in the end zone. So
it looks like we're keeping a back end on this one here. So you got Luckton pistol with a one back to his left. Snap, ball is given to the back. Oh no, Easton Luck kept it, passed it out to the right, but overthrown. Ball falls harmlessly to the turf. Pass was intended for Devin Hall, but just a little overthrown on that play.
Yeah, and looked a little disappointed in that. I don't know if that's some more kind of miscommunication there and running the wrong route or making the wrong read, but he looked a little disappointed in where that ball ended up.
So that stops the clock with 3 minutes and 46 seconds to go in the first quarter. Still Musketeer football, 2nd and 10, and the ball is on their 7-yard line. So we're still in the pistol. One tailback. Two receivers left, two right. Fake the handoff. Luck rolls right. He's got a lot of real estate. Oh, he doesn't air it out. He's got a man open deep. Oh, and incomplete. Good play by the Cougars secondary. Austin Wesselman did a great job in knocking that ball out of the receiver's hands. That had the makings of a large play.
Yeah, it did. And Central did a good job defending it too, but Luck had the arm. He put it out there in front of him, and we just couldn't haul it in there.
Yeah, that was a fine play by the Cougars defense. I mean, he reached his hands in, got his hands between our guys and the ball, and just stripped it right out of there. So it's 3rd and 10 for the Musketeers. Pistol formation, tailback behind the quarterback, drops back into the end zone. Looks like it's middle screen. Pass is completed. Stiff arm, rolls to the right side, run out of bounds by the Cougar defense. Pass was completed to Gantner. So nice modest gain. Gave us a little real estate room if we're going to kick. So it's like we gained about 8 yards on that play.
Yeah, it was a nice play call too, and Central didn't see it coming and picked up a nice little 7-yard gain.
So it does bring up a 4th down, 4th and 2 for the Musketeers. Cougars do have one man deep. Raverman is deep for the Cougars. Musketeers are set to kick. Snap back. Ball is out. Nice kick. Nice and high. Is fielded cleanly by Raverman. Runs up the middle. And it looks like he got about maybe 10, 15 yards on that return. Good play by the Musketeer coverage team. So it's going to be Cougars football, 1st and 10. 3 minutes and 21 seconds left to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, Red Bud can't really catch a break here neither. You know, the turnovers we've had, we can't really get past the 50-yard line right now. So Central's been coming up with a lot of good field position, and Red Bud's defense has had their hands full.
So Garagosian, some pistol, one tailback, faked handoff. Garagosian keeps it, runs straight up the middle. Big hole, it's hitting the secondary by Trace Wagner the way it looked. So a big gain for the Cougars. I think the defense took the bite on that fake handoff, and the middle was wide open.
Yeah, and brings up a 1st and 10 down there for Breeze now for the Cougars, and see if they stick with their run game here. They air it out.
No, they're going to air it out. Garagosian throws it to the back corner. Ball's up. Oh, a good play by the Musketeer defense. That ball did hit the hands of the Cougars receiver, but secondary coverage just forced the ball out of his hands.
Yeah, great job getting his hands in the air and causing some traffic in front of the ball, and great coverage, and nice job by the Red Bud defense to prevent a touchdown would be there.
Yeah, that was a great throw. I mean, he had that in the far back corner of the end zone where only his guy was going to make the catch if he could get to it. So Garagosian is still in the pistol with one tailback. Ball is handed off. Oh, good play by the defensive right side. Tripped up the tailback. Velazquez. Not much of a gain on that. Maybe about a yard, maybe 2 yards. So good play by the Musketeer right defensive end.
Yeah, nice job. That's one of them dog linebackers stepping up. He's got outside containment on his list of things to do, and he did a good job there, staying home and doing his job.
So it's Cougar football, 3rd down, 3rd and 8. Ball at the Musketeer 10-yard line. Give his to Velazquez. Runs up the middle, breaks a couple tackles. He's still fighting. Ball looks like it's loose, and the Musketeers recovered. I thought I saw that ball come out of there. It looked like as he was coming down, the ball was stripped right out of his hand.
Great play, great job gang tackling there. And when you get a guy stood up like that, man, bring the fists in and try to punch that ball out. They did a great job there, and we came up with a huge turnover and get the ball back here with a little bit of time left in the first quarter.
Yeah, I think Sammy Easter was the one that came out of that pile with it, so it looks like he may have ripped it out of Velazquez's hands. So Musketeers get a good defensive stand there, get the turnover. So it's Musketeer football, 1st and 10. The ball resting on their own 3-yard line. Lucked in the pistol with one tailback. Ball is handed off. Runs up the middle. Good run. He's still churning. We've got maybe a couple yards on that play, so gives us a little bit of room there. Gantner was the ball carrier.
Yeah, that's right. It gives us a little bit of room to work, and you see that a lot typically when you're pinned inside the 10. And let's run the ball, let's get it out, and let's get back to that shotgun formation that's been working for us, and get the ball down the field and air it down the sideline here, and see what we can make of it.
So Easton Luck comes in from the sideline with the play. Looks like we have two tailbacks. Looks like we have Gantner and Hall. Pistol formation, one receiver right, one left. Ball is given to Gantner and met by the stout defensive front of the Cougars.
Yeah, kind of surprised there. Red Bud didn't try to throw the ball down the field. Brings up a long third down here for him, and one that we need to convert.
So Easton Luck comes to the sideline after each play to get the play himself and then runs back to the huddle. So it's third down for the Musketeers, 3rd and 9 with the ball on their 5-yard line. 52 seconds left to go in here in the first quarter. So two backs, again, pistol formation. One receiver left, one right, or two receivers right. Fake to handoff, Easton Luck rolls around right, passes it over the middle. And it looks like the pass was picked off by the Cougars secondary.
Yeah, rushed it a little bit there, threw a line drive down the middle, and Breeze has got some tall backs that went up after it and got it. He had a little distance there between him and the receiver, between the receivers and the backs, and just unfortunately wasn't able to make a completion.
So that stops the clock with 36 seconds to go here in the first quarter at Musketeer Field. 1st and 10 for the Cougars. Ball at the Red Bud 35-yard line. Garagosian, shotgun formation. Price in motion, fake to Price. Garagosian looks deep down the middle. He airs it out deep. Pass is completed and caught for a touchdown for the Cougars. Mason Hammond was the receiver on that play. And, that was a nicely designed play, a good spiral.
Yeah, it was great ball by the quarterback too. Led him plenty down the field, and he was able to keep a little bit of distance between him and the corner there, and able to come up with completion and a touchdown.
So the Cougars are lining up for the extra point attempt. The last extra point attempt was a bad snap, and the kicker picked up the loose ball and threw it in the end zone for a 2-point conversion. So see if they can do it the conventional way and kick it through the upright. Snap back, ball down, kick is up, and it is good. So with 30 seconds left to go in the first quarter, the score, your Red Bud Musketeers 0 and the Central Cougars 15.
We've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, like the sister side swipe. And we covered it, May 2nd, 2020.
Call my dad, Danny Schultz with Farmers Insurance.
Okay, we're back from the commercial break. The Central Cougars just scored a touchdown, so they're getting ready to kick off to the Musketeers. 30 seconds left to go here in the first quarter with a 15-0 score in favor of the Central Cougars. So Chase Lewis is set to kick off for the Cougars. We have two deep for the Musketeers, one short. Kick is up. Looks like it's going to be fielded by the short back. It is. Looking for a hole, looking for his blockers. A nice return.
Yeah, nice little return there, and gives Red Bud some decent field position, and let's see what they can come up with here now. And this play comes into the huddle, and the boys huddle up. Try to stay focused here, and let's get a score here. We got a little over 20 seconds left here in the first quarter, and that's another timeout for us in our favor. So let's move the ball. Let's get it to center field here and get it here quick, and then let's get a score on this drive.
Yeah, we really need to get some
momentum
going here
yeah.
for our offense. So we get a couple good plays, and then we just fizzles out for us. But just need to get some plays here, get some confidence, and get the ball going. So Easton Luck hands the ball off to Gantner, breaks a couple tackles, ran across around the left end. Good play by the Cougars defensive line and linebackers, converging quick on that play.
I like Red Bud's play action there. They're trying to pull the linebackers out away from the play, and it's taking a couple steps away from him, and it's getting us a couple yards that we need.
Looks like the Musketeers are going to let the clock run out, not run another play, and we come to the end of the first quarter with the score, the Central Cougars 15 and your Red Bud Musketeers 0. We'll be back after a short break.
My name is Tom Castell, and I'm a family nurse practitioner at Red Bud Regional's Express Care Clinic. I chose a career in medicine because I was really wanting a career where I could make a difference in people's lives. I really wanted a job that it was my sole purpose just to help people. I really want them to come in, feel comfortable, let them know I'm listening to them as a person, and truly care about them like I'd care for one of my own family members. So in the Express Care Clinic, we see all types of patients. We will treat any strains, sprains, the common cold, coughs, and if you have any questions and you're not really sure where I should go for this, that's why the Express Care Clinic is here too, so that we can point you in the right direction. We know that illness and certain conditions aren't planned, and so that's why we tried to make sure that we were available for people no matter what time it was. And so our staff is here till 7 p.m. and then also we're available on weekends as well, so that way you can get the care you need no matter when it is.
Okay, we get ready to start the second quarter. Musketeers already lined up. Luck is in the pistol formation, one back, two receivers right, two left. Looks like we're looking for a hole at the middle. He's got a good hole, breaks loose into the secondary. Good run by Easton Luck. Broke some tackles, dodged a few players, and got a Musketeer first down.
Yeah, that's the momentum shift we needed right there. It's a way to be a leader. It was a kind of a little read play, zoned off to the left, and he decided to tuck the ball and run it up the middle and came up with a huge first down, and it's given his team a little bit of confidence, a little bit of momentum here to get us past the 50-yard line, and let's get down in the red zone, and let's try to score here this half.
Yeah, that was a great read because he looked to hand it off, and he looked around the right edge, and he just cut it right up the gut. So first down for the Musketeers. 1st and 10. Ball is still in Central territory. It looks like the 48-yard line. Easton Luck keeps the ball. Is hitting the backfield. Looked like they didn't quite get the handoff clean, but so Easton just hung on to it.
Yeah, that's kind of a zone offense they're running there like now, a zone read, if you will. So it's a play called in that they can run multiple plays out of one play call. It's basically up to the quarterback to read the defensive end coming around right there in front of him on their backside and make a play, whether to hand off or tuck it and run, and kind of a misread right there. There wasn't a lot there either way, but you hate to lose yardage on a play like that.
Yeah, it's tough to lose yardage just when you got a nice first down. So it's second down for the Musketeers. Looks like it's 2nd and 12. Ball at their own 44-yard line. The Musketeers are defending now the east goal. Got a man in motion. Ball's given to the man in motion. Runs around the left end. Good play by the Musketeers. Evan Dressel carried the ball.
Yeah, that's another little zone read play that they run right there, and like I said, Luck's got the option to tuck it and run it up the middle or hand it off around the corner. He made a good read there and picked up the yardage and the lost yardage that we had, and gave us a 3rd and 5, and that we can hopefully convert here.
Yeah, I like that jet sweep play because you got a man that's coming through at full steam.
That's right, and he's a step ahead of the defense.
He's a step ahead of defense. That's right. So Easton Luck is in the pistol formation. We got Hall and Gantner in the backfield. Hall to his left, Gantner behind him. One receiver right, two left. Pass is completed over the middle. That was a good fake by the Musketeers. Fake to handoff, and the pass completed over the middle. Fine play by the Musketeers. And that is a Musketeer first down.
great play calling there by the coaches and great execution by the players because they didn't see it coming from a mile, and they took the ball and thought we needed that 5 yards, that we were going to ground it out. They put 2 backs in the field, as you noticed, which we haven't been doing hardly at all, and they were looking for kind of a power play right there, and we stretched it out down the seam and hit the middle of the field in the middle of that zone defense.
Yeah, it seems that 2 backs in the backfield seems to be working out a little bit better for our offense. So we're still the same formation.
Getting outside of us.
Good play by the Musketeers, run around the right side.
Great run there, yeah.
Was that Thomas Freeze? I couldn't tell who carried that ball.
Yeah, and as Central calls a timeout here, they're trying to regroup and figure out what just happened there. And Red Bud made up a lot of ground there in a short amount of time, and the big plays are helping them out a bunch.
Could you tell, was that a direct snap?
I do not think – no, I don't think it was – well, I couldn't tell you the truth anymore. I don't think that they really had that in their arsenal. But, yeah, no, it wasn't a direct snap. I can remember now because he pulled it. That was another zone read play,
okay.
and he decided to hand the ball out the outside. It's not a play designed to cut to the outside, but with the lead blocker going to the middle right there, it sucked their backers down, and it gave them the whole outside and took advantage of the outside dog linebacker for Breeze cutting down on the play to the inside. He busted it to the outside and came up with a huge yardage.
Yeah, that was a real good read by cutting that ball to the outside. So the Musketeers, the whole team came to the sideline for the play. Luck is under center. Got a fullback, tailback. And the play blown dead. We have movement in the backfield.
Movement in the backfield on the Musketeers. Five-yard penalty puts the Musketeers back to the 15. They'll play first and goal.
And the Musketeers went with Luck to under center that time with Hall at fullback and Gantner at tailback. See if they come out with the same formation.
Yeah, it's something we haven't seen much of tonight with Luck under center. So maybe they're trying to run a little power football there, or maybe they're trying to keep that defense sucked in tight and open it up downfield.
Luck comes in from the sideline with the play. 9:33 left to go here in the first half. 1st and 15 for the Musketeers. Ball looks like it is on their 15-yard line. On the central 15-yard line. So Luck is in the pistol. Gives the ball to Gantner. Runs up the middle. Looks like he gained a few yards on that play.
Yeah, getting close to getting those penalty yardage back. Red Bud's kind of sticking to their run game right here. It's been working out for them, and you got to kind of think if you're Breeze Central that they're going to have to air the ball out here soon because they've had success in doing so.
So Luck comes in from the sideline with the play. Break the huddle. Luck looks like he's going to stay in the pistol formation. 1 tailback. 1 receiver right. All in motion. Play runs to the right. He's met by the defensive front of the Cougars. Fine play by number 34 for the Cougars. Braden Rensing. Hit Gantner in the backfield for a little loss on the play. So it's now 3rd down for the Musketeers. 3rd and 16.
For the Musketeers. 8:24 left to play in the half.
We have 2 backs. We have Hall to the right.
Watch the top side of the field right there on one-on-one matchup.
Yeah, looks like it's open too. Oh, he almost broke it. Almost. Oh, that was another read play. He tried to roll out to the left, and the outside backer just really crashed through and did a great job of containment on that play. So it brings up now a 4th down for the Musketeers. 4th and very long.
Yeah, they're Breeze's backs right here are going to try to keep everything pinched to the inside, not let anything get behind them. And they got some big backs. Their free safeties have a pretty big guy too. So hopefully we can catch him sitting still here in a little bit of a zone defense in that cover 3 or cover 4 here, cover 2 here now that they're running down in distance. So they're playing pretty deep. They're expecting the pass coming. Maybe watch a middle screen here.
Yeah, so Musketeers are going for it on 4th down. Lucked in the pistol. 1 back. Looks downfield. Screen is set up. Oh, just underthrown. That screen pass was set up very well. They were letting everybody go deep. And if we could make connections on that could have been a really big play.
That's right.
So Musketeers turn it over on downs. It's going to be Cougar football, 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Yeah, kind of unfortunate there. Red Bud had a lot of momentum going with them, going in the right direction and moving their way. And it's tough to turn the ball over on downs right here and put the ball back in Central's hands.
So Garagosian takes the snap. He looks left. Middle screen. Pass is completed to number 13 for the Cougars, Braden Raverman. Good play by the Musketeers, sniffing that play out. Devin Hall on the tackle.
Yeah, way to step up there and make a play by the linebacker. He saw him coming across the middle right there. They were trying to get behind him. That's kind of how that play is designed, but he sniffed it out.
So Garagosian hands the ball off to Marcus Price. Breaks a couple tackles, still rumbles around the right side, gets to the right sideline. Looks like he's close to the first down marker. Waiting for the signal.
Just inside the 35-yard line.
And looks like they are going to give him the first down. So first down for the Cougars, 1st and 10, ball at their own 35-yard line. Garagosian is in pistol formation. One back to his right. One receiver left, one right. Fakes the handoff, throws over the middle to number 20. Pass is completed. Zach Malcolm caught that pass from Garagosian, and it's enough for another Cougar first down.
Yeah, he's a big back running across there. He's a big wide receiver running there across the field, and he's had some big plays here tonight. And our safety back there, he's had his hands full. Luckily, he could come up and make a good tackle though, and prevent any further yardage.
Yeah, he's only 6'5", 230, so I guess he's pretty good size. Garagosian's pass is completed again in the right flat. Looks like a gain on that play of about 7 yards, maybe 8. It's going to bring up a second down for the Cougars. Looks like 2nd and 1.
9 yards on the pass brings up 2nd and 1.
Kind of a hurry-up offense here. They're not huddling up. They're going straight to the line.
Yeah, they're kind of reading Red Bud's defense right here and calling the play on the line, and they're wanting to score again here.
So Garagosian in the pistol, one back to his right, and looks like there's movement. Looks like could be encroachment by the Musketeers. They may have made contact. And that is the call, encroachment by the defense. So the result of that penalty gives the Central Cougars a first down. It's going to be 1st and 10, ball deep in Musketeer territory.
Penalties. We've had quite a few penalties here this first half, and the coaches at the half here are got to be telling their guys we're going to need to start cleaning this up.
Price carries the ball though. There's a penalty flag thrown deep in the backfield of the Cougars, which is usually a sign for holding. Good run by Price, but there is laundry on the field.
25-yard line.
And the call is holding against the Cougars. So that's a break for the Musketeers needed. They were kind of on their heels. Officials step it off.
Officials move the ball back to the Musketeer 35, Louis Central.
Big help there for Red Bud and pin it back a little bit deeper and bring up a really long first down. Red Bud's backers right here going to have to step up and fill the gap here and not get burned. There he goes up the middle.
So Garagosian, the quarterback, keeps the ball, runs right through the middle of the defense, and scampers into the end zone for a Cougars touchdown.
Yeah, it's kind of what I was getting at right there. Red Bud likes to run that little 3-5 defense, and with as much as they've been passing the ball deep, it's easy for the backers to kind of get pushed back and get a little complacent. And Central took advantage of it right there and ran the ball right up the gut and ran it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, he went in untouched, but so the Cougars come in for the extra point attempt. Chase Lewis in for the extra point attempt for the Cougars. Line is set. Snap back, ball down. The kick is up, and it is good. So with 4:59 remaining here in the first half, it's the Central Cougars 22 and your Red Bud Musketeers 0. And welcome back. Getting ready to start the kickoff here in the second quarter. Welcome back to the Southern Illinois Sports Report Network, SISR, the Scissor, bringing you live broadcasts from Musketeer Field. 4:59 remaining here in the first half. Cougars are set to kick off, kicking from west to east.
Central kicker number 25, Chase Lewis, lines up the ball on the left side of the field.
Chase Lewis lines up for the kickoff. We have 2 deep and 1 up back. Kick is rather short. Oh, stops dead. It's like a golf shot on the green. Picked up by the up back.
Boy, those balls coming at you like that, they're hard to get on and hard to pick up. You don't expect that to happen, and it kind of just drops right in front of you like that.
You need to check the name on that football if that says Wilson Rawlings or Titleist Pro V. I mean, that ball just stopped dead.
We were talking a little bit. Before the game about how hard the field is and how hard it was, but that didn't really prove it, did it?
That must have been where the sprinkler head was. I don't know. It's pretty soft. So Musketeers break the huddle. Chase Luckton pistol, one back. Looks like it's Devin Hall. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Ball is given to Hall. Stiff arm puts his head down. Lowers his shoulder. Tries to break a tackle. Looks like he gained about a yard on that play.
Yeah, Devin Hall, it's a nice carry there. That's a way to make something out of nothing because he was met at the line of scrimmage, but that just shows you his strengths and how big of and bad of a runner he is. You know what I mean? He can lower his shoulder and run through a couple tackles and still pick up positive yardage.
Young man is a load. He's 6'2", 220, so that's quite a load to bring down for one person. Clock continues to run. 4:18 to go here in the first half. Musketeers break the huddle. Luckton the pistol. 1 back. Looks like it's Gantner. 2 receivers left. 2 right. Luck keeps the ball. Oh, he pitches it late. Good play by the Musketeers. Chase Luck was going down and just pitched the ball late to his tailback.
Boy, that was almost a falling down shovel pass right there, and you got to be careful with them because he got it out in front of him. He's fast, you got to be careful you're not getting too far past the line of scrimmage and wait for nice job there for Red Bud to come up with a little bit of yardage and get us a little bit closer for this third down attempt.
Yeah, Nick Gantner, heads up play, just kept his eye on the quarterback, what he's going to do, and he was ready for that last minute pitch. So Musketeers break the huddle. Luck again in the pistol. Gantner to back slightly to his right. 2 receivers left, 2 right. He's looking downfield over the middle. Almost a one-handed catch.
That's number 80.
Evan Dressel was the intended receiver, and he just about made an awesome one-handed catch. He reached that paw out there and almost drug that baby in.
Yeah, we're going to have to describe it pretty good for the audience because the camera guy can't keep it on the ball right now. That exciting play right there, it's hard not to watch. And, hit him right on the palm of the hand, almost pulled it in and threw it into traffic. But
he almost pulled that in. So it's now 4th down for the Musketeers, 4th and 4. They are set in their punt formation. Cougars have 1 man back. Oh, and it's a fake. Runs around the left side. Looks like he broke a tackle. He looks like he might have enough for the first down. And there's a first down, Musketeers. What a great call on the fake punt.
That is an aggressive play call right there by Red Bud, and I like it. They're trying to make something happen. They're getting that momentum swing going again, trying to make these plays happen and keep the ball moving and let's want to punch it in the end zone.
They are wanting to get a score here in the first half. There's 3:04 left to go. Clock does continue to run. Musketeers have it 1st and 10. The ball is still on their own side of the field. It's at their own 48-yard line. Lucht is under center. Hall at fullback, Gantner tailback. Follows Mr. Hall up the gut. Not much there. Looks like a half a yard to a yard gain.
Yeah, had their hands full there. There was a lot of bodies in the gap there, and the lead blocker can only do so much in that scenario. The linebackers collapsed in on the hole, and that was a nice defensive play there by Central. 1 yard gain there for Red Bud.
So Musketeers go no huddle. Lucht and pistol. Drops the snap. Looks to the right. Tries to pitch it. Gantner does save the ball. It was pitched late, but a loss on the play. There's a little mix-up there on the snap, and Lucht was fighting for the ball on the ground. He got control of it, and he had a lot of defenders around him and pitched it the last minute. So there's a timeout called on the field by the Central Cougars as they're looking at possibly holding the Musketeers here and getting the ball back for another score. So with 2:17 left to go in the first half, the Cougars have called timeout. Okay, welcome back. We're still in the timeout, and if you're just tuning in and see the Musketeers uniforms, we are having our honoring our military and first responders night, and the camo jerseys were provided to the Musketeers by the Army National Guard. So a great thank you to them for our evening tonight of honoring our military and first responders with the nice jerseys for tonight's contest. So we come out from the timeout. Musketeers have it. It's 3rd and 19. Musketeers need a big play here to keep the ball. Lucht is in the pistol formation. One tailback. Looks right, rolls right. Pass is blocked at the line of scrimmage. Lucht tried to air that out to the right side, but Big Paul from the defensive front end stuck his arm up in the air and knocked that ball down.
Yep, they teach that. That's what they do. You know, them big guys up front, and get your hands in the air, cause a lot of traffic, and don't let the ball get through. And they did a good job right there knocking the ball down and preventing any yardage for Red Bud.
So it's now 4th down for the Musketeers. 2 minutes, 12 seconds left to go. It looks like we are going to kick. Cougars have one man deep. And the kick is away. Nice kick, high kick, good spiral. Ball's fielded and runs straight up the middle. Slips one tackle, slips another tackle, runs around the right side. Looks like he's got a little room. And it looks like the Cougars have going to return that punt for a touchdown. The young man for the Cougars made a great return. He started up the gut and turned that thing to the right side and just exploded down that right sideline. But looks like there's a penalty flag on the field.
Yeah, penalty flag down on the field, and they're bringing the ball back here. Haven't seen what the call actually is yet, but block in the back.
Usually on a kick return like that, it's either going to be a block in the back or a hold.
And it was. I just saw the official, and it was a block in the back.
Block in the back.
Huge mistake there by Central, and a big break there for Red Bud. And we're gonna the punt's gonna come in handy here, and we're gonna pin him back deep and keep him pinned back deep and try to prevent him from scoring here with a little under 2 minutes left in the first half.
Yeah, that is a huge break for the Musketeers and a really bad break for the Cougars as the young man made a great return. So the penalty brings it back. It's going to be Cougar football, 1st and 10. 1:54 left to go here in the first half. And the ball is on the Cougars' 29-yard line. Garagosian takes the snap, drops back, looks down the right sideline, and it's intercepted by the Musketeers. Oh, great play by the Musketeer defense.
That is incredible right there. Great heads-up defense. They were stretching it out. He never saw him coming, and they just played catch with Red Bud right there, and huge turnover. That's exciting football. And like I said here, with a little under 2 minutes left and all 3 timeouts, Red Bud's looking to punch it in.
That could be the break we needed to get the offense going here. With 1:47 left to go here in the first half, it's going to be Musketeer football, and it is in Cougar territory at the Central 47-yard line.
Man, I got to kind of see Red Bud trying to air the ball out here. They've been sticking to the run game on the last drive, and I see him trying to stretch it out here down the sidelines as Luck's solo in the backfield once again.
Luck's pass is completed to Gantner over the middle. A little quick pop pass there over the middle. Gained about 2 yards there, looks like. A timeout called by the Cougars. Central has called timeout.
And that's their third timeout.
I guess they're having visions of possibly a hold here and getting the ball back. And welcome back from the timeout taken by the Central Cougars. We have 1:37 left to go here in the first half. The Musketeers are still on their sideline, developing their offensive strategy.
Yeah, we've had a little bit of luck throwing them short little choppy passes and those little quick slants and stuff. So if our O-line can give Luck a little bit of time to stick in the pocket and let the receivers run their routes, I think we can come up with something big.
So we're back to the empty backfield. Luck back there all by his lonesome, man on a desert island. Looks right, looks left. There's a big hole at the middle. He keeps the ball, runs up the middle. Oh my God. Stutter steps, hits. Oh, and there's a fumble. And it looks like the Cougars did recover the fumble. Luck had a great run, broke a bunch of tackles. He was stood up, and a guy from the Cougars just come flying in and put his shoulder pads right on the football.
Directly into the ball, knocking it loose. The ball gets recovered.
Tough break there after a good run, and that safety, I believe it was the safety, was coming in hot, man.
Oh, he was coming in red hot.
There was nothing stopping him, and Luck took a pretty good blow right there as he kind of looks a little bit shaken up. We got to keep that young man safe and play second half of football.
So Gosians takes a snap, rolls right. He had 3 receivers right. He's looking right. Pass completed along the right sideline. He cut in. Still battling. Looks like he's pushed out of bounds. Nope, still in bounds. Keeps the clock running. Central in a hurry up as the clock continues to run. First down on that completion by the Cougars. Ball is set. Receivers are still getting in position. Garagosian's all by himself in shotgun formation. 3 receivers left, 2 right. He's looking left, looks left. Passes over the middle to number 13. Pass is complete. And a great tackle by Gantner for a sharp gain after the catch. No yards after the catch on that play.
Need to play disciplined football here for Red Bud as they're hurrying up. Do your job, maintain your job, and don't get burned deep here.
So again, hurry up offense. Garagosian, sole man in the backfield, looks left, looks right, looks down the right sideline. He's got a man open, and he threw it over his back shoulder, and the receiver's looking over his front shoulder. So that does stop the clock with 39.2 seconds left to go. And it's now third down for the Cougars. Third and, we'll call that a 1. And the ball is on the Musketeer 33-yard line. So sometimes that incomplete pass works for a good timeout for you when you're scrambling trying to get a play in.
That's kind of why you want to air it out like that, for that just in case. But third and about 2 here, and I look for him to do a little bit more of the same.
So Garagosian is in the backfield by himself. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers left, 1 right. A wing back in there for protection. Picks up the the rusher. Pass is completed. Broken tackle.
Good job, Marcus.
Pass is completed to Marcus Price. Broke a tackle and was able to scamper out of bounds to stop the clock. With 31 seconds left to go here in the first half. So first result of the play is a first down for the Cougars. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the Musketeer 18-yard line. 31 seconds doesn't sound like a lot of time, but it's an eternity at this point.
Yeah,
it is close.
We got to keep the timeouts. That's Red Bud's first time out here that we've used in a half with 2 left. But Red Bud here is looking to burn this clock up. They're going to have to take the sidelines away from them guys and see what we can come up with here after the timeout.
Yep, agreed. So timeout break, and we'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
We've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, like the sister side swipe. And we covered it, May 2nd, 2020.
Call my dad, Danny Schultz with Farmers Insurance.
Okay. And we're back from the timeout. It's Cougars football. 1st and 10, ball at the Musketeers 17-yard line. 31 seconds left to go. Garagosian's back to pass, looks to the left side. He's got a man wide open in the end zone.
Oh my God.
Pass is caught, but not able to keep a foot in bounds. So that was a good pass play. Young man was wide open, slightly overthrown, and couldn't quite bring it in.
Couldn't haul it in, could he?
No, it was close.
He gave it all he had. It was a nice effort, but luckily for Red Bud, just a little overthrown.
So that does stop the clock with 25 seconds to go here in the first half. 2nd down, 2nd and 10. Garagosian, shotgun formation, 3 receivers left, 1 right. He's looking left, looks left, steps into it, throws left, and that ball falls incomplete. Same play, didn't overthrow him that time, but the Musketeers had double coverage on that receiver, so there was not much of a window to squeeze that one into.
That's right. Fool me once, right? Never twice. And they kind of sniffed it out there and brings up a long 3rd down with 20 seconds left on the clock here in half. Big stop here by Red Bud.
So 20 seconds left to go. 3rd and 10. Ball at the Musketeers 17-yard line. Garagosian takes a snap, looks left, quick pass over the middle, completed to Price. Hit by the Musketeers, bounced off that tackle. Still working, still struggling. And looks like he is met by a whole slew of Musketeers. That pass completion is good for a first down. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Cougars. And Garagosian takes the snap and spikes the ball to stop the clock with 6 seconds to go here in the first half.
Got enough time left here to get one more play in. Man, their run game's been pretty strong up the middle. I'm interested to see if they try a little hot route and maybe sneak in 2 plays off. They've been picking on this left side right here, single in the backfield. So it looks like they're going to try to air the ball out or run a sneak.
So Garagosian takes the snap, but there's a whistle and a timeout called by the Musketeers with 6 seconds left to go here in the first half.
That.
Okay, welcome back from the timeout. Set the stage. 6 seconds left to go in the first half. Cougar football. 1st and goal. Ball's on the Musketeer 5-yard line. So it looks like this could be the last play of the first half. I don't think they can squeeze 2 plays off here.
We'll tell here because with the no man in the backfield, shotgun formation, he can get something off here pretty quick. So
Garagosian is in shotgun formation. Looks over the middle, passes completed for a touchdown for the Cougars.
That's across the middle, number 10, Mason Hammond.
Garagosian's pass was completed to Hannon.
Into the end zone. It's a touchdown, Breeze Central.
So the Cougars now come in for the extra point attempt. Right, our kicker, Chase Lewis. He's put 3 through the uprights and threw one in for 2. So if you need a kicker in your fantasy football draft, that might be a kicker to pick up.
Hey, the way this year's going, you never know. You might need him.
So Lewis is set. Snap back, ball down. The kick is up. And it is good.
Extra point is good.
So with 3 seconds left to go here in the first half, it's the Central Cougars 29 and our Red Bud Musketeers 0.
Players saw how good a hands he had there.